Now, today we're going to be talking about a very interesting and hopefully useful topic, finding bras in Japan. So girls, this one's just for you. Guys, stick around if you want, but I'll always know why you're here. Now, I would like to begin by dispelling any myths anime may have taught you. Unfortunately, Japanese women aren't that buxom. I know, I'm disappointed too. But that's not to say that in Japan you can't get large sizes. It's very unlikely that you'll find any in store, but there are a lot of online options that are worth checking out. Now, I wish I could tell you a story about how I found my niche store that met all my needs, direct you towards that store, and all your bra needs will be met too. But that is not the tale I'm going to tell you today because I never actually found any bras that fit me. Now, that being said, I do have some unusual problems. So that is not to say that you won't be successful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a rundown of everything I tried. I'm going to tell you why it didn't work, and hopefully from that you can decide whether or not these options will work for you. So I suppose to begin, I have to tell you about those problems. So first off, I have a small back and a large cup. I am a 28E in the UK, which for Americans is a 28 double D. There's a handy size conversion chart in the article accompanying this video. If you're on YouTube, it's in the box underneath. If you're already on the website, it's to the left of this video. That'll also give you quite a good idea of what your Japanese size is going to be, but take it with a grain of salt because every store does it a little bit differently. In addition to the size problem, I also have a problem with shape. I need a very specific kind of bra. Now, I debated whether or not to do this, but I am going to give you a very candid shot of one of my bras just to give you an idea, because I do think that a lot of women besides myself are going to have this problem. So this is the bra, and ordinarily the underwire would be somewhere around here. But because I carry quite a bit of tissue underneath my arms, I need the underwire to be around here. Now, I can also get away with just normal balcony bras, but that is the most comfortable one for me. Also, the more notches on the back strap, the better. I'm sure there are many other women out there who can relate to having to wear a sports bra to bed to avoid having debilitating backache waking up the next morning. Tip to anyone in the UK, I'm sure you've heard of the shop Boo Avenue. That's basically where I go to get everything because they have a pretty good selection of 28 backs and a lot of different varieties of styles and shapes as well. So if you haven't checked them out, definitely do that. But back to you ladies living in Japan. I am going to tell you about the stores I visited, tell you why they didn't work for me, and hopefully from that you can decide whether or not they're suitable for you. The first one is Amos Style. Now, this is probably the best one, and you can find their stores in Aeon malls, so if you want to get measured, that's a good place to go. Funny story about the first time I ever got measured. The poor girl gave me this look like, this shit is above my pay grade. She didn't have much English, but like I said in my Greeting Japanese People video, a lot of Japanese people will see your face and try their best to speak English to you so you understand them. And her, in her limited English, said to me, "You big. We no." And I was like, okay. But before she even measured me, she knew she had nothing for me. But she did helpfully direct me to their website, which is what I'm going to talk about here. Now, this one does have a lot of really nice styles, but for me, I ordinarily wear balcony bras, like I said before, and there wasn't a really wide selection of that particular type. Not that they didn't have them. In fact, there was a black bra on there that was very good. I still have it to this day, but that was really the only one I found off of that store. There is also the hassle of ordering online because I am obsessed with having matching sets. I feel just not dressed properly if they are not matching. So you could order bras, try them, and if they didn't work, send them back. But for obvious reasons, you couldn't order sets. So I would have to order the bra first, Try it on. If it worked, buy the set. If not, send it back. And then that incurs extra delivery charges and extra time and just extra hassle. So that one didn't work for me. But like I said, great selection, lots of different sizes, and you can get measured in their stores in Aeon malls. So whatever size they give you, that's the one to go for, which kind of means you don't have to go with the whole hullabaloo of there being minor differences between stores. Now, the next one I'm going to talk to you about is Wing. Now, I really liked this one because the styles were all very understated, very classy, not the huge cutesy strawberry polka dot kind of bras that you find everywhere in Japan. If you like them, then you'll probably have no problem finding styles that you like, but for me, I just don't like those. Again, no 28 back. Now, I can get away with a 30 double D UK size in a pinch, but it doesn't give me exactly the support I need, and my job over there required a lot of standing for lengthy periods of time, so it was really not a good idea to wear ill-fitting bras. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about is Amphi. Their general styles were a little bit too frilly for my liking, but there was some more understated ones too, though they tended to be in the more expensive range. Again, no 28 back, but if I tightened the straps quite a bit, I could just about get away with it. Also, the store's website was much easier to navigate, especially if you're into buying sets of underwear, because in the other stores they had the bra section and then the pants section. But when you went into Amphi's website, these sets were often sold side by side, still priced differently, you still bought them separately, but it was really easy to find matching sets on that website, so easy navigation there. Now, the last one I'm going to talk about is supermarkets. Now, a lot of the big name supermarkets over there will have their own clothing section. And if I was really, really lucky, I might find a 30 double D. Again, not good for work, but if I was just sitting about not doing very much all day, then again, I can get away with them in a pinch. Although a big problem with the supermarket brands, which again is still a problem in the other stores, just not to this extent, there were so many bras that had padding in them, and again, because of my shape, I have never ever been able to wear a padded bra in my life since I was a teenager. No matter what size I was, they just didn't work for me. Again, just be patient, keep searching, because you might eventually find something. It is very likely your local supermarket will have a clothing store, like most supermarkets internationally tend to. So, what's the end to this story? Well, taking in the hassle, the cost, the fact that I couldn't find anything that was perfect for me, I just decided to ask my mum to go to Boo Avenue, pick up some sets for me and mail them to me, because if I had done that from the very beginning, I could have saved myself a lot of money and grief. So if you have someone at home that can pick some stuff up for you, it's probably a better idea to just pay the delivery charge. It could save you a lot of hassle. So I failed to find my perfect bra, but I hope my failures can inform your successes, and I do hope you have a lot more luck than I did. And I also wanted to make this video because some people may think that I was being a little too pernickety with the style and the shape and all that, and really it is a bad idea to wear a bra that doesn't fit properly. My doctor actually told me, "You're probably wearing an ill-fitting bra, go get measured." And she also told me you should probably start wearing a sports bra to bed. And once I did that, my backache completely went away. So again, if you do have some problems, don't settle for a bra that's nearly perfect. So if you have a job where you stand for long periods of time, sit for long periods of time, or even have a lot of back movement, don't settle for a bra that's nearly perfect. Trust me, your 60-year-old back will thank me for it. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'll put links to all the websites I mentioned in the article, again, in YouTube. It's in the comment box below. On the website, it's to the left of this video. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.